Hello, this is game 5 out of 5 for locals. My score so far is 2-2. Hopefully I can win the last game to make it a positive KDA. But actually the last video, the green Zoro was another casual game because I forgot to press record again. But I did win the actual game because opponent missed 5 cost Tashigi 2 turns in a row, so yes, same result. Last game, game 5. I did not forget to press record this time. This is the actual game against yet another green Zoro. Here we miss. We don't have the 2 cost ram, so we will mulligan for it. When you have the searcher and not the card you are searching for in your first opening hand, it's always better to mulligan because there's a chance you get the card you're mulliganing for, or you get back the searcher, which is the same thing as not mulliganing. So mulliganing has a higher chance of you finding the searcher. Yeah, but that's pretty obvious. Anyways, here we found I do believe we have the 2 cost buggy in hand. Yes, we have the searcher for next turn secured. So we are looking to take blocker, not useful. The event is possibly useful, but you have to pay 1 don for it, which is not flexible. Plus you cannot defend your board. So here I opted to take for the 2k counter. Okay, opponent finds 10 shanks, which is not good for us. Here same thing, we are looking to stuff the Zoro for 1 turn. Hopefully he will not draw into his 3-4-2. We have next turn ram Bond Clay. Okay, he draws into 3-4. Does he have the 2? Yes, he does. Swing 6 to leader. We should be guarding this hit. Yep, 6, 3-4-2. Very good, very good. We are most likely cooked. This is the strongest opener for Zoro turn 2. Yeah, not much to do here. We will just search and play Bonkley to ram, looking for big bodies to play. So yes, blocker against Zoro, not very effective. Probably will take the Rush Roger here, even though we cannot play it next turn. But it is still a big body. Oh, looks like I opted to take counter value. Yes, but that does leave me open to the risk of not drawing any big bodies. But it's not like I could have played the 10 Roger next turn anyway, so it is fine, I guess. So again, the list I'm running does not play many big bodies, which is a reason why I'm missing so much. So it might just be a deck build diff. Luckily for us, opponent misses the Tashigi, but his early game pressure is still crazy. So yes, okay, here I will go to 8 active don next turn. So the reason why I throw 2k here is because I wanted to play 5 plus 3 for the curve lah, so I can ram 1 and replenish back my hand cards by plussing 1 off the blocker. But Here I didn't realize that my opponent does not even have two 5k and above power bodies. So my blocker actually does not draw me, does not plus me one card. So that's rather unfortunate. I did not realize until after I played it, but I didn't have any other play anyways. The best play would be the 8 cost ram, which I don't have in my hand. Very unfortunate. So yes, as I said previously, this is the 3 Dawn into 5 Dawn play. See, the fact that I couldn't filter my hand here is very bad, because currently my hand is Divine Departure plus 2 blanks. So a 5k hit will be well, my leader is 7k. A 7k hit I will have to take, which is definitely not what you want to be doing against Green Zoro especially. But yeah, it is a rather weak early turns from me. 7k eat, 8k eat again, or blank into Radical Beam. Is not much counter value in my hand, which is not good. Down to 2 lives already. So here I cannot play the 10 shanks here. If I play the 10 shanks here, I'm pretty much guaranteed to lose next turn. If I play the 10 shanks here, I only have 1k counter in my hand, which is yikes. So yes, I will be playing the 8 cost Roger here. So the play here in order to maximize hand value will be to try to use up my 1 cost counter events. So the next turn if I play a 10 drop, I will have more counter cards with counter value instead of holding on to the counter events that when I play a 10 cost I cannot use because I have no active dawn. So you will see me make a misplay in the following turn where I save my 1 cost counter events and throw my counter value instead. So okay, opponent plays 10 shanks here. Decides to poke me 1k 1k. No, hits my side. Of course we let it go. We cannot afford to be guarding those. We can guard 1 7k hit and with 1k counter, but as I said previously, we don't really want to be using our 1k counter. We instead should be prioritizing using the 1 cost event to maximize shield value in case we have to play a 10 drop next turn. Let's see what does opponent decide to do. 9 active dawn. He can split. Yeah, he decides to split here. This is 8k not enough. He should be adding one more here. 9k, yes. So here if I use this 1k here, I'll be stuck with 3 kind of bricky cards in my hand. So yeah, that was a misplay on my side. I should have thrown away 2 of these bricks, keep the 1k in my hand. So yes, this turn I'm forced to play a 10 drop and I have kept 1 extra event counter in my hand, which is a brick on my turn. So yes, if I want to develop a body, I will give up 2 of my hand cards in terms of counter value because it'll be stuck. So either I don't play the 10 shanks and preserve counter value, or I play the 10 shanks and risk dying. And it's not really a risk, it's like pretty much guaranteed that I'll die because opponent has his board is so developed. So basically cannot play the 10 shanks this turn. Game plan this turn, pressure his life to make him into lethal range next turn and draw a 10 Roger somewhere in my life or top deck, and also eat to 0 life and not die. Not much point chasing the Mihawk here because it's pretty small. So the only question really is, do I want to swing with my Roger here? I could swing, but it opens up the risk to him hitting my board, controlling my board, and leaving me at 1 life. So I lose my attackers, and my 10 cost Roger is not active, so I have 0 threat of lethal. So swinging with Roger here is actually not good. So let's see what play I'll make here. 10 active Dawn, thinking hard about it. If I swing this Roger here, I'm pretty much giving it away because my hand cards, I don't have enough to guard for it. Yeah, 1 radical is not enough. If he does 12-12 into Roger, or 15-15 into Roger, or 12-12 events 10-12 again, confirm not enough to guard for Roger. So if I swing, it's dead basically. So the play probably will be not to swing it, try to live 1 more turn and lethal the next turn. Still on 2 lives, so living 1 turn is probably doable if I don't play the 10 shanks. So what plays can I make this turn? Cannot play 10 shanks, must leave 2 active, cannot swing with the Roger promo. So yes, quite restrictive. Not much plays I can make. But that's kind of how this deck goes. Your plays are very straightforward. Stack Dawn onto buggy and swing. Yep, this will be 9k. Leave 1 extra Dawn in case I find an event counter in my life. Push him closer to lethal, so maybe I can lethal him next turn if I leave. Okay, here I did not swing with the Roger to try to preserve my bodies, to stack up enough bodies to lethal him next turn. Let's see what he decides to do. Separates 4 Dawn. Oh. Okay, let's skip forward a bit. Opponent is thinking. Yeah, he plays the 1 cost spell that he rests my Roger and my Rayleigh. So that is not that is pretty bad for me. Cause he can just take away both of these bodies from me. Shank swings into Roger, leader swings here and swings again into life. Then I lost my lethal threat and yeah, opponent will just kill me the next turn. So it's pretty much GG at this point. Although opponent is at 1 life, maybe I have some surprise little threat. We will see. But yes, this game is not in my control anymore. It's in see whether opponent has whether he can guarantee the win or leave hope for me to come back. So considering here, 12k swing. I show the radical, but decide to let it go, which in hindsight is actually a mistake, because I was thinking that if I let it go, his leader would only swing me once. Yeah, he cannot swing my bot and swing me again, so that cuts down his amount of attacks by 1. So if I let it go, maybe I can leave 1 turn after this and give me a chance to set up my bot again. So that was the initial thought process, but by letting it go, I give him freedom to use his 6 Dawn. Instead of forcing it to use his 6 Dawn on his leader, I give him the opportunity to use his 6 Dawn elsewhere, which is, as you will see, what sealed the game for me, sealed my defeat. Okay, we skip forward a bit. $7k leader, no gut, GG. Place down another blocker. If I had forced him to stack Dawn on his leader to clear my Roger here, he would not have enough Dawn to play this blocker. Then I could have rest his Koshiro with my Uso Hachi in my hand and split evenly. Even though the chance of me winning is pretty low, it's still higher than this play, which is 0 chance of winning. I could have at least taken the small chance of winning, but instead I let my Roger go and let him play a blocker. So now there's 0 chance of lethal this turn, and opponent has guaranteed lethal the next turn, so I'm cooked. Let's see what I do here. Play the Roger as a desperate attempt to live 1 more turn, and we know that ain't working. 1 life, 9k base, 4 hand card. Yeah, that's game. No event counter. My hand is 1 divine departure and 2k. This is 10k, 12. 2k guard by 4k. Is cooked lah. Cannot, not enough. If I had exactly 2k, then next turn I have lethal by rush rally, rest this, or split 3-way. Maybe still no lethal if opponent had enough guard, but yeah. This is not a good showing of the deck, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we end it on a loss, so see you next time.